Hi, welcome to Point of View. Today I want to talk about America-China South China Sea. There are many views on this issue. The most likely from the information gathered. Point of View has come to a conclusion that America has already lost the South China Sea to China. The South China Sea is host to lucrative shipping lanes and trading ports, provoking President Xi Jinping to enforce a controversial 9-line demarcation of what China deems to be its territory. The demarcation enforces a claim over all of the island clusters in the region and 90% of the South China Sea as a whole, but is deemed illegal by UNCLOS, United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea. This has angered smaller nations in the region such as Vietnam and the Philippines, both of whom are reeling at China's militarization of the Spratly Islands, a key archipelago in the region that both countries claim sovereignty over. While China aims to seize full control of the region, the US has sent warships through contested waters as a statement of defiance, also helping other nations to challenge Beijing. Has the US already lost the battle for the South China Sea? America has been caught napping by Beijing's military buildup, maritime militia, and island-building campaign. Experts say island outposts have already given China the foundation of control, and the PLA fleet could dwarf America's by 2030. We pause for an important announcement. We like your assistance. Kindly subscribe to our channel so that we're encouraged to make more videos you like. Click the subscribe button below. Thank you. John Christopher Aquilino, born December 16, 1962, is an admiral in the United States Navy, serving as the commander of the United States Indo-Pacific Command since April 30, 2021. He previously served as the commander of the United States Pacific Fleet, and before that, commander of the United States Fifth Fleet and Combined Maritime Forces. Admiral Shen Jinlong was born in Nanhui, Shanghai in October 1956. Admiral Shen's military career began as an enlisted man, whom after receiving a commission advanced in rank to become the commanding officer of a frigate and later a frigate squadron. He subsequently served as the Chief of Staff of a frigate division and as commander of support base of the North Sea Fleet and president of Dalian Naval Academy. The recent joint military drills, involving Japan, Australia, China, and the US have prompted a defensive posture in China's media, asserting with apparently total confidence in Chinese military superiority. Now, with the courtesy of RT News, Rick Sanchez brings us the details with former UK MP George Galloway weighs in his points of view.
UK Member of Parliament George Galloway to talk about this a little bit. Boy, it just doesn't seem to stop. Every day, it seems, I wake up and there's another military exercise and another military exercise. And by the way, it goes both ways. Taiwan's doing military exercises. The U.S. is doing military exercises with Taiwan. The U.S. is doing military exercises with Australia. Now they're doing it with Japan and the Philippines. I mean, where does this end?
Well, let's take a leap of imagination. Imagine that the United States had 4 hostile countries. I know it's almost impossible to believe. Imagine America had 4 enemies. And imagine the 4 navies of those 4 enemies turned up off the coast of the United States and conducted drills, say in Cuba. With landings, amphibious landings, a critical mass of warships, firing, missiles, and so on. How would the people of the United States, how would the government of the United States react to that? And you have to walk a mile in the other fellow's shoes in international affairs. And if you try to, you'll understand how irritating this must all be to China. And what a spur it must be to China's own warship development, the commissioning that was just referred to there. If they're not fools, and I don't think they are, they'll be building so many warships right now that no one will dare to steam up the Yangtze or in the East China Sea and threaten them in any way, Rick.
You and I are old, so we know this, but a lot of our viewers don't because they were born after October of 1962. But what you just described in Cuba kind of happened already in 1962. And we came this close, George, to World War III as a result of that, when the shoe, as you say, was on the other foot.
Well, experience is the only good thing about getting old, Rick, and it means that we lived through the periods in which the end of the world, if not nigh, was at least a distinct possibility. I recall going to bed as a child that night in 1962 and thinking that the world might end. And yet now we are cavalierly dispatching huge military assets into someone else's sea, the East China Sea. The clue is in the name. Now, this is all very foolish and dangerous. It would be far better, now that we're cooperating on the climate change issue, if we could turn down the dial rather than turning it up and getting back to some kind of cooperation.
George Galloway, nobody says it clearer or better. Thank you, my friend.
China has unveiled new advanced radars that can detect aircraft, along with drones as well as low-flying cruise missiles. We can now watch the video with the courtesy of TRT World Double Check.
Will China's newest radar systems be a game changer? The world's second largest military spender has unveiled some of its latest hardware. Versatile and mobile, China's radar systems are designed to detect stealth aircraft, drones, and even low-flying cruise missiles. All were unveiled at the Nanjing exhibition, including the flagship YLC-8E UHF band 3D surveillance radar. Its developers claim that a combination of software and hardware will allow it to detect even the most advanced stealth aircraft. Also on show was the SLC-7 L-band 3D surveillance radar system. It's designed to spot stealth aircraft along with helicopters, missiles, and artillery shells. And dubbed the Terminator of drones, the YLC-48 radar will have the ability to detect low-altitude objects. It's a portable and multi-purpose radar and can be carried by a single soldier. So how will China's latest hardware change aerial warfare? Radars use radio waves to determine the range, angle, or velocity of objects. A fifth-generation stealth fighter like the F-35 is able to leave a smaller footprint in the sky, making it much harder to detect. At the moment, only these countries are part of the F-35 program, but that advantage could now be under threat. And if China's newest radars function as they're designed to, it could make the trillion-dollar F-35 a sitting duck. Militaries all around the world are looking to upgrade their drones. Their size and low-flying ability make detection difficult, and some are so sophisticated they can disrupt the enemy's air defenses and communication systems. The tactic was reportedly used against a Russian airbase in Syria and Saudi oil facilities.
The result of twin drone strikes at the heart of Saudi Arabia's oil industry.
We have come to the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Let us know the videos you like and leave your comment below. We have regular videos, so be sure to hit the red button below.